Morning, everybody. It's Liz from Northernville Farms. I am so happy that the frost didn't come over here. I got out here a little bit late, but if you can see, the frost is over in the neighbor's field, but it didn't come over here. We still have everything all set and fine. The nasturtiums are still standing, so that tells me that it didn't frost. I'm really excited because I'm pretty sure this is going to be our last one. It's going to be cold still. It's going to be in the high 40s, low 50s for the mornings, but then 70s during the day, which to me is perfect weather. I love that. And because it's perfect for gardening, most things love it. There's a few summer plants that don't really like being so cold, but most things really thrive with the sunlight and not being much more than 70, 75 during the day. So as long as we can keep that momentum, we can keep a lot of our spring crops like our lettuce. Our tatsos already started to bolt from the couple hot 80-degree days we had. But the garden looks great and nothing's wilted over there. I got some new flowers, of course, for the flower garden. The other day we went out on, my husband's like, oh, anytime we have any money, you go and buy flowers. I said, that's not true. When we don't have money, I buy flowers too. So I got some stock since I've tried multiple times to grow it from seed and have yet to be successful with that. And what else did I get? And I got some rosemary because I really can't grow that from seed very well either. And I got some echinacea because you can never have too much. So I got some. They actually had it in the herb section this time, and they just called it cone flowers. But so I got some more of that. I have some of that growing. I'm gonna grow some more. There's some popping up from last year, so we harvest the root and use it in teas. And I hope that this black spot on my screen right here isn't on my video, but it's on my screen. So probably a magnet got touched to my screen or my phone again. But I was going to show you guys the new Baby Peeps. Let's go check them out. Today's the day they're supposed to hatch. And last night I got home and there was 10. And I don't think there's too many more this morning. But I moved them into the grow room because the humidity wasn't staying up. Oh, now it is. The humidity wasn't staying up in the living room. You kept putting water in, and the overflow drain in the bottom of the incubator kept leaking out. And so it was slap full of water, and it wouldn't rise above 60% humidity in there. So I was like, I don't know what to do. And hubby was like, we'll move them to your grow room. Since I have the mushrooms in here, I try to keep it at 80% humidity in the room. So putting the incubator in the humid room will help the incubator stay humid. When I came in here this morning, the incubator was back to 66%, which really makes me nervous because if that chick can't come out of that shell, if that lubricant on the chick inside the shell dries up once it starts to crack, then the chick really doesn't have a chance of coming out. And you can try to pick it off, but usually the ones that you do that don't make it because they're just not strong enough. So one trick that I do, and a reason that I love this incubator, is there are these little vent holes right here in the top. There's one here and one up there. The one up there actually is blocked by the little heating element in here, but this one's open right to the bottom. So what I do is I get a big reusable straw. This one has like a really big hole, and then I just stick it in there, and I can go this way and I can go this way, but then I get a thing of water and I can pour it through the straw. That way I'm not just pouring it randomly through the hole on top of eggs and making those other eggs cold, or on top of baby chicks that have just hatched. That way it goes directly into where it's supposed to be. So that's why I do love this incubator. I got this incubator. It's a Hovobator off of Amazon. I think it was like 150, 180 bucks, something like that. I got it 2 years ago, I think. And it's worked great. And we fit about 40 to 50 chicks at a time in it, so it's great for small batches. That's all we really need to do. It only takes 3 weeks, so we just do multiple runs, one after another, so here's the tomatoes. They need to go outside. So also another reason it was great that it was the last frost, because these are eggplants, peppers, and tomatoes that need to get outside another week or two, and they can be transplanted. Some of the tomatoes can be transplanted now, but most of them need another week or two. And then we have a bunch down there. Mushroom buckets probably need a little more water sprayed. They're on this will be their third flush if they set mushrooms again. We've already got 2 flushes off them. Lots of mushrooms. I should have weighed them. It was definitely a good amount. It was definitely probably 10 pounds of mushrooms so far. But those are the baby chicks. Last frost. We have a Gurney's order coming in for potatoes. All different kinds of cool potatoes that we got from them. They were supposed to be here I think this week, but they had, like everyone else in the process, set back our order to, I think we're not going to get it now till April. And same with my bees. They called and said due to late winter weather, they're in North Georgia. They're called Mountain Sweet Honey. Due to late winter, we're not going to get our 2 packages of bees until April. And something else. So it's really messing up my plans, because I have plans for April, and I can't just go away and then have them be like, oh, your honeybees are here and you at the post office and you need to come pick them up. Okay. So you're going to ship them the exact time I had planned on going to do vacation in Tennessee. Awesome. So we'll see how that works. And then I have a Baker's Creek seed order coming in that I'll share with you guys. I did end up ordering some, because every time I try to make a big order, they end up selling out of something. So I guess little orders are better. I'll just have a lot of them here and there, I guess. That's about it. Hopefully it was a short video, but you know, when I say that, it's always like half an hour. But I have court today for Valerie, so I can get guardianship of her. So fingers crossed that that all goes well and we can be done with all this running around and tests and pleasing people. So hopefully we can just be, you know, our own little happy family again. +1. So that's that. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Don't conform, people. Be transformed.